What's up? Just got a package from BC Racing. Went with the DS and got the RA. So I'll try to list the specs in the description. But I ordered these from Z1. So today, hopefully, I will be installing these plus the toe arms, because these are the true coilover version. Got the Z sitting there nice and pretty. I mean, she's used and abused, but driving really good. Got that clutch and CSC installed. Unfortunately, I couldn't get tickets for the drift event, but that's how it goes. I hit checkout instead of PayPal, so that's my bad. So gotta wait like 7 months, May, until I can actually go to an event to drift this. So I've been taking measurements for the stock ride height. Basically, you know, front right, front left, rear right, and now I'm going to be doing this left rear. So what I've been doing is going from the top of the rim and then measuring to the top here, and trying to also be in the center of the rim. So that's how I'm obtaining my ride height there. Why not? Gonna open these up. See what we got here. Okay, we got a box within a box. What do we got here? And some stickers. What's up? Those are gonna go on the Z for sure. Ooh. What's up? Got our wrenches. These look nice. Oh, they're a lot lighter than I thought they would be. Got the rears. Really nice. Looking awesome though. Again, 32, these are the fronts. Gonna get those installed in the Z. Alright, let's get everything out of the trunk. So you got to remove this rear interior trim in order to be able to do this install for the rear. So you guys should know how to take this stuff out, but mine's a little bit easier to take out because this was a salvage and it's been through some ish. Alright, so I got the car up in the air. When you're lowering these cars, 370Z, you really need to you need extended toe bolts if you're not doing a true coilover, or the adjustable camber arms. I got mine from or toe arms, sorry. Got mine from GKtech. These are made really solid, so I'm going to be running these. So these are going to go and replace the spring buckets in the back of the car. So I will be installing this, and since I am installing the toe arms, I'm also installing GKtech's eccentric lockout kit. So this just replaces your normal toe adjustment completely with a non-concentric set of washers and a good high quality grade bolt there. So that's kind of the supporting mods for this. In order to get a good drift alignment in the car on stock coils, you do need extended toe bolts and camber arms. There's no way around that. Yeah, so what I gotta do is use penetrating fluid and use a wire wheel on a Dremel to get these threads passable enough to, you know, hopefully, I think I need to reuse those. So that's, you know, part of living in New England that you gotta deal with. So. Much better. So I should be able to take those off, no problem. I'm gonna have to do the same thing with a lot of these bolts, because again, New England be like that. So I'm using a wire wheel on Dremel to get up there, and that's working for me. Little New England tidbit of doing a coilover install on a 2009 370Z. So, I mean, you can kind of see it's crusty. She's a crusty girl. Alright, so basically we need to zap that bolt off. Okay, that's out. I'm gonna end up reusing this bolt later. Gonna get up to these bolts here.
That's really easy. That's good.
I'm happy about that. So now, should be good to basically lift this on out off the bottom. Maybe lift it out this way. And just remove it. That's basically it. Now, there was a little bushing. Oh, there it goes. A little rubber mount. Pop that off. And that's one side good to go. I'm just going to show you guys the one side on this side and the one side on the front. So, alright, so with that removed, what we are then going to do is remove this the spring here. We're going to take off this, I believe that's a 17. And then on the other side there is a 17, there's a 14? Not too sure. Undo that bolt and then be good to go. Gonna be lowering this down now. Okay. Now that's lowered down, we can go ahead and add a little bit of pressure on this. Okay, now that that's done, we gotta take off the actual arm itself and replace it with the new arm. So, gonna start doing that. All right, so pretty tight spacing under here. I have the SPC extended toe bolts, so these take a 19 mil. There we go. Okay, that's out now. Oh, what a pain in the butt. So I just got done measuring GKtech's OEM length here. get a caliper, you measure your distances on either side as per diagram. If you do not have a set of calipers, I suggest you grab a set. It definitely helps. Alright, so we have the GKtech arm measured into OEM length, so gonna install the eccentric lockout here along with the toe arm. So GKtech stuff, they've got the these two bushings. Snap those on either side. They are even, so no need to worry about that. Gonna install those first and then put the eccentric lockout bolt in there. Make sure it seats in between those fins on either side. Okay, that's good to go. Just gonna thread this on. We got the eccentric lockout in position here in between the two fins on either side. Hand tight for now. Okay, I'm gonna reinstall the this bolt in place. Yeah, I mean, give it a snug. I'm not gonna torque it down yet until I get the coilover in there. So now that toe arm and lockout kit is installed, and I can move on to the next step on this side. Gonna put this up in the car. Whatever. Continue on. Yeah, I got those like not torqued down, but they're in. And I guess what we got to do now is raise up this this bottom iron until I can get the bolt in there, which is gonna be kind of a pain in the ass. Could probably use a jack, but you know. What's the fun in that? Alright. That's it. Just gotta tighten everything down, and you know, that's the rear. So coilovers in. Just torque everything down. And on to the next one. Alright, so now gotta start by undoing the strut tower, and also remove some trim back here to get to, there's two bolts back here, so I believe they're all 14 mil. Okay, I'm gonna start undoing speed sensor wiring right there. There as well. Okay. There's that one. There's that one. So that's all disconnected. Put that, took that out of the way. Okay. And, oh shit, we got the brake line as well. Got you. So this, New England, nice. This needs to come off. And then everything is disconnected from the coilover. Cool. Bam. I took measurements as well earlier.
We have both like positions.
All right, so we got everything off. Yeah, oh, geez, got everything off. Disconnected the brake line from the stock coilover. That is looped around it, and I've got the speed sensor tucked around the caliper, so now I can basically undo these bolts here. So you can start trying to crack this loose. These are on really, really tight. Okay, that didn't give me much of a fuss. And should be able to start breaking these other ones loose. Okay, so I'm going to take this plate off. Now that black piece can come off. The bottom of this coilover is now free. Now I can undo the top bolts. There's 3 bolts basically holding this whole thing in right now up top. So I need to take that out. On my car, it looks like I have 12 mil bolts up top. So it's more or less free. We just have to work that sway bar and link out from the bottom. And this bolt here is attached to your sway bar. So we have to try to work this out, or the bottom of this strut out. So I'm going to see what works. Basically going to try to get socket extension in here. Tap that sway bar end link, you know, kind of as far as I can out of there, and then work this off. There we go, and that worked for me. Now I should be able to try to lower that out of the car. Okay. And I mean, it's almost out. I just don't wanna mess up this brake line here. That's going around the coilover. At least that seems to be working so far. It's just awkward. keep that in mind. That this is a little bit awkward. Okay. Cool. Okay. And it is out of the car. There we go. Got the old coilover out, ready to throw in the new one. So I did not get a clip of me installing the coilover into the car, but here I'm just loosening the top 3 bolts to make it easier for me to get the bottom bolt for the strut into the car. All right, got everything installed. My camera died. I had a really hard time getting this, getting that strut bolt back in. I guess a lot of people take their sway bars off to do that, but I did not feel like taking off my under tray. So I just punched the stud out far enough, like a little bit farther than I first did, and kind of wiggled this strut up and down with the jack, and kind of just like slipped right in after a little while. So yeah, take your time with that. I'd recommend taking off your sway bar if you can, but yeah, that was a bitch. So so everything's torqued down to spec. Top 3 are 28 foot-pounds. These are 38. The Big Johnny there is 120 foot-pounds. And yeah, that's all good to go. And if you mess with your sway bar end link, that one is a 62 pound. So that is a little tidbit for you. So I'm just gonna be putting on the that strut bar. Everything's all done on the other side too, so I'll just put on the strut bar, and then also gotta tighten down the jam nuts on the toe arms in the back. And then we should be good to, you know, set it down and see how it sits. That one's easy. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Alright, this is how it sits out of the box. Definitely gonna let it settle. I'm gonna take it for a test drive and see what it feels like. I adjusted the rears 8 from soft and the fronts 10 from soft. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a comment, rate, or subscribe. Catch you guys on the next one. Have a nice night, day, wherever you are. Peace.